Well, hello and welcome, my Mediaman fans. This is the Mediaman, and wanted to talk about real quick and just do a quick review on Diablo 3. It started off okay and just got better and better. And this is from a long-time Diablo fan. This is my paladin, by the way, so I'll show you some characters before I finish the review, some other ones I've done. I have finished the end game. I'm once again replaying it. Really replayed it when I decided to go with the paladin character. As you can see, you often have other characters with you, and there's just different characters that you'll meet. There's an artisan you can talk to, have her do things for you. She has it's interesting. I mean, she has different things in her inventory. Usually I find most of my really good stuff actually on the field when I'm fighting, but sometimes you do find something pretty cool. Let me show you actually my character real quick before I get into battle. Whoops. Actually didn't mean to do that, sorry guys. So, this is my paladin. And as you can kind of see, these are her different powers that you can upgrade. I mean, there's a ton of different upgrades. These unlock as you go. Again, I have beaten this, but wanted to show you a character that was kind of in process. Talk a little bit about it. Love the armor, and the armor got better and better. This actually, in fact, let me show you. It shows your inventory. You can kind of see. That's Palace Finery armor, rare chest armor. Has one socket, which means I can get a gem and put it in and add to my skills. You know, it could be more vitality, more life, more experience. I already have plus experience. When I level up, I try to get as much equipment with as much experience as I can get. So you can just kind of see the different armors. I'm not quite high enough for that one, but let's see, let's look at it anyway. You can, the cool thing is you can compare it to what you already have on there. When attacking, use the legendary gloves, level 30. I'm only level 20 right now, so I've got some leveling up. But that's one of the things I love about this game, and hack and slashes in general. I'm a huge hack and slash fan, but what I've always loved about Diablo, at least from Diablo 2 on, is there's so much cool armor. There's, always, like now I'm pushing myself to get to level 30, because I want to be able to use these gauntlets, and tons of different weapons, although I did just sell a bunch. And the other cool thing is you can put them in a chest, and so if you have different characters, like if I got an axe for a warrior, I could leave that axe in the chest, and then he can pick it up later. It's pretty cool. So anyway, you can see the different. Each armor has different elements. The defense is higher if I use this Shield of the Bear, but my attack goes down, as does my health. So it's kind of, you just need to decide what's important to you. But yeah, I mean, most of you probably, if you're interested in this kind of game, you may have already played this. And this guy right here, I can talk to and have him follow me instead. But I really like this paladin guy that I have, and I believe she's a thief. But we're gonna go ahead and fight some. So what I just did, that was a warp point, and just like the other Diablos, you can warp from where you're at and then go right back to where you were just fighting.
Patience.
So you'll see once I get going, I really have a lot of. Oh, did you see that? Owned. But you have all kinds of different powers. You could always level up. I'll show you that a little bit more in depth. But
pick up our pace.
I want to talk about the graphics. And honestly, I was gonna give them a 9, but I really these are a 10 to me, and I'll tell you why. There is so much armor and so much detail in this game for, you know, top down, and this is one of the few times I like the console version. I'm playing this on PS4 better than the PC version, just because it, oops, oh, there you go. You can find these all around here. This is going to increase my experience for 25% while it's still active. But just it controls better. But we'll talk about the controls in just a little bit. But it does control better. But I really like the graphics in this game. Definitely a 10, at least for me, because you see a lot of details. Monster splat. Well, I'll say realistically, but there's a lot of stuff going on.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Oop. So, especially when you get surrounded and it doesn't slow down. You keep going, and the armor has gotten so much better. They've patched this game many times, not because there's necessarily broken before, but they really support it, which I love it.
Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals.
Okay.
I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
Okay. So, but yeah, so the graphics are definitely a 10. Fantastic game. Oh, Laws of Valor rune unlocked, invincible. So, as you level up, I just leveled up just now from 20 to 21. I showed you this before, but I'll go ahead and go over it real quick. You can see that you have different skills, and each skill, let's see, so if I go here, it's these on the bottom you can see condemn, and then you look under the explanation where it's got skill runes. This can add to what you can do with this. Like if I went with provoke, and then I can add for each successful taunt you heal additional damage whenever striking your foes. So there's that, and then you can kind of see, oops, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. This is live, so, but Laws of Justice, now you can see that right now I have Laws of Justice that greatly reduces the amount of damage you and your allies take from the elements for a short time. Now Laws of Valor, empower the law, greatly increase the attack speed of you and your allies for a short duration. Still cooldown cannot, skills on cooldown cannot be changed. Okay, so I guess once it's past cooldown stage I can change it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, I haven't unlocked that yet, but just in one more level I'll be able to unlock it. You have Iron Skin, you have light erupts from your shield, which is really cool. Consecrate the ground around you, you and your allies heal while standing on the consecrated ground. So she has a healing skill, which is really cool. And then there's my, you sometimes earn core points. You can upgrade your strength, vitality, movement. Most of that you want to just get good armor, but it's there for you, which is cool. This is your follower. Whoever you decide is going to be your follower. I gave him a Spear of Flame. So, and then this tells you your quest, which is cool. So, we're trying to disrupt the rituals in the Hidden Conclave and the secret altar in the Howling Plateau. So this is actually a really big game. You wouldn't think it would be that big, because sometimes when you look at these top-down, you're like, oh, it's a top-down game, not so big. It is huge. So really, really, he's just a huge fan. Bigger fan than when they even started. So yeah, so just kind of to cover, you know, the graphics again, a 10 for me. Gameplay also a 10, because there's so much to do. There's so many different characters. Look, I'll show you them in just a minute before we leave, before I'm done with this review. but each character plays really differently, which, you know, I'm sure you're fighting the same monsters, but it makes the battles feel a lot different. Like if you really wanted just a brutal character, pick the warrior, and you can be male or female for any of them. I have a male warrior who I really just kind of started, but he's a tough guy. These guys are just fodder. It's pretty funny, actually. So she has a really good, Paladin has a really good range attack, if you want to use that kind of attack. Let's go in here. Why not? But, I mean, the world is just huge. You're constantly finding doors you can go in. And, different characters you come across, like this cannibal here. Oh, he's tough. Here we go. Masterful shoulder guards of the thorn. So, and there's all these journals all around which you can keep picking up.
Day 10. I hunger,
so
but I am patient.
Someone
will come for me.
Here we go.
Then I will feed again.
Yeah, kind of twisted. Now this is a very dark game, so if you don't like dark stories, or you know, the bad guys are, it's Diablo. I mean, they're devils and demons and other such things. So if you're offended by that, don't mess with it. You are a good guy. You don't play a demon, but you are fighting some pretty dark characters, which, you know, really brings me to the story, which, you know, I give this story a 9. It's really good. Some of it's kind of predictable, especially if you played Diablo before. There's some surprises here and there, but it is a lot of fun and it's very well written. I love really finding the different journals around that fill out the story. So definitely a 9 for the story. And the audio as well. The audio is really good. I would give it a 9. I like the music, but it is a little forgettable, you know, but it's very well done. And the grunts and you know, the fighting sounds, and it's very satisfying when you step on a bug or when you
part of the illusion inside.
destroy a secret altar. Don't tell anyone. You know, when you destroy monsters and stuff like that, they explode with you know, a satisfying kind of squish, I guess. But so yeah, so the audio is definitely a 9. And we mentioned the gameplay, which is a 10. Graphics are a 9. I'll have all this down in the description, but the audio is a 9, and the story is a 9 as well. So just overall, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. Really one of my favorite games. Like I said, the story can be somewhat predictable, but it's cool. I mean, the kind of story it is, and it does what it does really well. And it's a lot deeper than you think. So I would recommend, if you want to play this game, to seek out as many of the journals as you can. The voice acting is great. It's part of the reason the audio is so high. The score is so high on the audio, because the voice acting is just phenomenal. I love the main ones. I love the
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons,
yeah,
and even whispering their names seems to
fantastic
poison
game.
the air around me. They are divided into the
recommend you
lesser
guys
evils,
check it out.
Belial,
Let's go ahead and
Asmodan, Juriel, and Andariel,
actually save this, and I'll
and
show you a couple more of the
primeval.
characters that you can kind of do. She's the one I've been working on the most right now since I've restarted. So I love this armor. But we'll go ahead and we'll quit here, so that, yeah, that's fine. So we can go ahead and just show you the different characters. You can press triangle in this and switch hero. I've got 4 different ones that I'm working on. There's Tona. Now, she's actually the one I beat the story with before. She's a monk, and kind of lost my save, so I restarted after once I beat it, which is cool. I mean, like I said, I really like this game, and I'd forgotten some of it anyway. This is my demon hunter. Call her Vale. She's cool. She's more ranged than the other ones, but still really fun to play. Gore, that's my big boy. Some of that armor he's only level 8. He got from some of my other characters. And then of course my level 21 Crusader. Kept calling her Paladin. She's basically a Paladin, but they call them Crusaders. You have 8 hero slots, so you can actually, I can create another hero if I want to, and you have 6. Sorry, I forgot for a second. 6 different characters. There's a wizard, a witch doctor. Witch doctor's pretty cool because he summons a lot of different creatures and can use a lot of different damaging. You can be, of course, male or female. So yeah, definitely check it out, and we'll talk with you soon. But yeah, if you haven't played this for some reason, give it a shot. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is that it is multiplayer, so you can play up to 4 players and all have different characters. See, I don't play the barbarian female because it's just weird to me, but you can tell whether you pick male or female. The character design is really cool. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this review, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon. We'll see you in the next video. This has been the Mediaman. Please hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know if you like this kind of video, this kind of game, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye bye.